calling in, if I'm not mistaken. So that we'll
Yep.
we'll still have a Veterans News segment tomorrow. Where we're going to, ask questions and call in, 622-9622 tomorrow morning. If you have questions to them about, if you need help, they're still doing the service, but you can't get into the building because literally it's a although Vets Helping Vets USA is a nonprofit and it's independent. They are in a government-owned building because we leased that side of it, and the other side is the VA administration, and so the front doors are locked. But you call their number, you leave a message on their machine, and they'll get back to you. I think they're open only on Tuesdays and Thursdays now because I think their staff went down to 4.
Yeah,
3 or 4.
I was saying
all the volunteers are gone and furloughed off, the ones that are paid because of this thing. And now I heard this morning you were talking that I had made this prediction off air, so now I can make it public, that my prediction is we're still going to be shut down to May 15th. That's my prediction. And now it's coming. I heard this morning that they're talking about after into May and everything. So I'm saying May 15th. I might shoot over all the way to June 1st.
You think so?
I think so. I know May 15th was my prediction, but the way things are going, I think Marion County there's 1,000 cases now in Marion County of the coronavirus.
No.
It used to be only 72 or something. And all of a sudden I heard 1,000 and jumped that fast. So I don't know if that was fake news or not.
Let me take a look at it as they do update that now. We talked with Mark Lander of the update every day at the 12 o'clock.
And you have that site to go? That's cool.
But they do post
the cases
at the Ocala Star banner. They update that.
Oh, that'd be nice.
Just each day. Let me take a look just to verify that, because I was wondering that too, where we're actually at with it.
Because the last time I heard was when he was in last Thursday with County Commissioner Kathy Bryant, it was 72 or something cases that they had.
Right.
So I said, how did it jump from 72 to 1,000? Unless somebody put an extra 0. Oops, it might be under, which is possible. Today's day and age, everybody's typing like a zillion miles an hour, and everything's fast, hurry. There's so much information out there that it's mind-boggling. That's the word I was looking for. Yeah. And when you have that much out there, oh my gosh. And I'm wondering, and I'm glad that the internet does not go down as much because it's like a filter or a funnel. I mean, everybody's going in. All they got is this little tube coming back out to you, and the speeds slow down the more it's used in different times. It used to be a certain time of day, like 5 in the afternoon. Everybody get off of work, and it would slow down. Now there's no such thing getting off of work. It's just bogged down. Period. And more so with families with kids. Because all the kids are home and they're all on the internet and on the computer, and as Galen said, 2 a.m. here's pots and pans, and they're making cereal and everything.
Mac and cheese, cereal.
Last night I got 2 pictures. I'm going to post that on Facebook if people friended me, or I might put it on WOCA Facebook. I'm of course I cook, so I made myself the. Zucchini with chicken and peppers and butter and everything. I cooked that in there. And while it was being microwaved and stirred and microwaved and stirred and microwaved and stirred, I made a little cake mix. And I made a cake and I put it in my air fryer at 370 degrees for 24 minutes. And I took a picture of that. It came up pretty decent. It wasn't. I'm probably going to go a little less time next time. 24 minutes. It wasn't super dry, but it was dry. More dry than my taste. But what I liked about it, the top was had a crisp on it. And I sat there and ate a quarter of it last night. That was my dessert. I closed up, put it in the refrigerator, and have another quarter. So that'll last me like 4 days. But with my air fryer, when I bought the air fryer, I had a pan. I mean a pot. Open top pot that's made for the air fryer, and you just set it inside and an air fry. So I love my air fryer because I'll get those. Do you ever have this Angus hamburgers infused with bacon and cheese. Oh,
No. Whoa.
oh, oh.
Infused.
Yes, and those take exactly 14 minutes at 370 degrees. Oh, yeah. And what gets me is you take them out, and they're still all juicy and everything, and then you pull the apparatus out, put it over your trash pail, and just dump it, and all the grease goes down there. So that's less than my belly and all. Because I don't eat bread. Very little bread I eat, and so I bought the thin pieces of steak that you put on the frying pan, I guess, yeah. A minute and a half on one side, flip it over, 14 seconds on the other side, it's done. Put it on a plate, and then put a little Parmesan cheese on it. Then I put the other slice on top of that. So you get the taste of the cheese, but it's a heck of a lot less than a slice of cheese. But you get the taste. And if you think about it, when you get a big slice of cheese, you're doing it for the taste. You're not doing it for the volume of cheese. You're doing it for the taste.
For the taste.
Well, like provolone cheese, you get a thin. If you get real provolone cheese, not the cheapo, it's got a bite to it. It's got a taste to it that is like. I've had salads where they get the provolone cheese, and they almost like scrape it off. There's a word for it, but they just scrape. It comes out like a thin piece of paper.
Yeah.
And it disintegrates. And it is so strong in the taste. But that's what you're looking for. You're looking for the taste, not the volume of the food. Not the, yes, you need, a hamburger's got to be a hamburger.
Right.
But why do you put ketchup on it? For the taste. So you need gobs of ketchup. Just, Yeah. I ran out. I have to get the liquid smoke, they call it. I don't know if that's the brand.
Yeah. I've seen that. Yeah.
Yeah, and you just dot holes in the top of it, especially with an air fryer.
Yeah.
The grease going down, so you just pop holes with your finger on the hamburger, which stops the hamburger from shrinking more.
Yeah.
And in those little holes that you push in with your finger, you put little drops of smoke, and then it infuses into the hamburger. And if you time it right, and you pull it out about halfway through, then you put a little Parmesan cheese on there and put it back in, and it melts right in.
You're a fan of the smoky flavor?
Yes. That and bacon. Bacon's not too much calories. 300 something calories for four strips of bacon, I guess.
Yeah.
Eggs like 3 large eggs like 185 calories, somewhere in that.
Something like that.
So.
I apologize. While you were talking there, I was trying to find. They throw it in my face on everything I'm looking for, news bits and everything I'm looking for other things, and it's right there all the time. Marion County counted coronavirus cases, and now we have the conversation about it. I cannot find it on here at all. I've got April 12th.
Oh, I like
That's
that.
it.
I like that. At all. Let's try this.
93 cases was reported.
Let's see if my machine decided to work right now.
With 3
it hasn't been working.
But not 1,000. You said 1,000. I wanted to correct that, as I don't think that was the...
Let's see. How many cases of coronavirus are there in Marion County, Florida? Oh, let's see. Oh, it shows it here. 609, apparently. That's what it came up as of yesterday. 609.
Now, where is that cited?
I don't know where the site is. I just talked into my machine and it brought it up.
Cited.
So how do you like those apples? I'm being honest with you.
Now,
let's see. Worldwide, 21,367 cases confirmed. Oh, Florida. 524 deaths in Florida. Marion County confirmed 101 and 3 deaths in Marion County.
There we go. That sounds right. Because it said the other day it was 90-some, so 101. So we're over 100.
So somebody put an extra 0 in.
Is that what we're...
Well, 1,000 of which should have been 100, yeah. Okay.
So,
Dade County. Now, here's a comparison. Miami, Dade County, right? We're 101. 7,459 in Miami. Broward County, 3,177. Palm Beach, 1,704. They're all numbers way, way above ours. The smallest number is 479. Mm-hmm. So it's like, okay, we've got 101. We must be doing something right.
Well, and that's where the conversation comes back to, and I think Galen mentioned this, was the idea of the Trump administration talking about giving this order to reopen everything, but it is a state-by-state thing. And if it comes down to the state, then making it county by county to see what could open up there. So if you get the conversation rolling about certain counties within Florida that aren't seeing an impact, allowing them to go back to work and open up, so to speak.
Not just other states, other states in the United States, depending where you are in the state.
Yeah, because it's more rural areas.
Rural areas or less populated areas, and people are not on top of each other. And also, which surprised me, though, is the retirement communities. How I haven't seen any statistics on them because they congest with each other. They're very congested areas. They don't spread out. No, I did see coming to work today down, I don't know the name of the park. It's on 36th Avenue there. There was about 6 older ladies, seasoned ladies, I call them seasoned ladies, had their lounge chairs outside, and they were sitting in a circle just talking outside, and the chairs were at least 6 foot apart.
Is that right?
They were out there, and they were talking, and they were just in the park, 6 foot up, and the chairs were 6 feet apart. Anyway, on that note, I turn it back over to you.
As we're making our way towards the top of the 11 o'clock hour, as we're rounding our show here, AM Ocala Live. Stay tuned for tomorrow. As Joe mentioned, with Thursday, of course, we'll be doing Veterans News, and we'll be talking with Laurie Williams with Bob Wine's Camellia Gardens, seeing what deals they have there all together.
Oh, yeah.
So it's going to be a good show for you tomorrow. And with that, with the forecast, as it's starting to darken up a little bit, it may, as they've been talking, like I said, all morning.
What?
If I was a betting man, I ain't going to bet it's going to rain, even though it says 50%, because yesterday we got nothing. But it does look like now, even on radar, that there is this opportunity here for the afternoon.
You know, with a digit in the morning,
to maybe get some of this weather moving through. So, with that being said, as we make our way towards the end of Wednesday here, for everybody, again, stay safe out there, and get yourself a little active. Coming from on top of the world, there, as they say, get moving, stretch at least a little bit. Yeah. For WOCA Ocala 96.3 FM for AM Ocala Live. Thanks, Joe. Thank you, Billy Woods, Robert Coleman. Until tomorrow, goodbye.
Expected. Retail sales in March were down 8.7%. That down from February's revised 0.4% drop. It's the biggest decline on record, and a sign that the coronavirus is hurting the economy even more than anticipated. Analysts had forecast a 6.5% decline. Stocks have been sent tumbling in early trading on Wall Street at that report from the Commerce Department. Bank of America, Citigroup, and Goldman Sachs all reporting more than 45% losses in the first quarter of the year. Senator Elizabeth Warren is formally endorsing former Vice President Joe Biden for president. In an email to backers, Warren noted Biden's decades of public service. And you're listening to USA Radio News.
Balance of nature. Changing the world, one life at a time.
I have a compromised immune system, so I've been taking the 3 veggie and 3 fruit for 2 years, and I have not gotten sick. It's unbelievable. I feel like a normal person. I'm not tired. I don't wake up tired, and it's just amazing to me that there's such a difference.
I don't get sick. Everybody around me's got the flu this year. My wife had it. My grandkids got it. And I haven't gotten sick at all. My energy level is better. Body aches and pains, I just don't really have them anymore. The pills are incredible, and they're doing me a world of good. So thank you very much for that.
Right now, Balance of Nature is offering free shipping and 35% off on any new preferred order. Start your journey to better health today by calling 1-800-2468-751 or by going to balanceofnature.com, and make sure to receive this special radio offer by using discount code USA.
Even with the curve flattening in New York now, Mayor Bill de Blasio says at least 500,000 New York City residents have lost their jobs.